The holidays are always the perfect time for making memories, when the family's together, virtually or in person, and everyone's eating and everyone's happy. Here are some holiday memories from people within our own school community.
We always, over the holidays, went to Vermont to visit my grandparents. When I was just probably 5 or 6, my grandfather hooked up his horse Jerry to the sleigh, and my mom and dad put me in the sleigh with them and covered us up with a blanket, and we went this gorgeous, gorgeous sleigh ride. And that's probably one of the most memorable things.
Oh, when I used to see my grandparents, and they had so many beautiful decorations, and there were so many people. There must have been about 15 people at the dinner table. And it's those family gatherings that keep the happy memories going.
My favorite holiday memory is from when I was 8, and my dad used to tell us that he could control the weather. All I really wanted for Christmas was snow. Christmas Eve, I went and I whispered in his ear, I'm like, hey, can you make it snow for me? And he's like, yeah, I can do that. And the next day I woke up at 5 in the morning, and I was the only one up, and I literally started screaming. I was so happy. And I kind of just lay on the floor and was in awe of my dad's magical powers, which I now realize was just Google.
My favorite Christmas memory as a kid is the year I got a red go-kart. My brother and I wanted a go-kart for Christmas, and we never thought we'd get it. And on Christmas Day, we got it, and we even got to ride it because it was so nice outside.
My favorite Christmas memory is when my parents set up a scavenger hunt for me and my little sister with letters saying we're going to Disney World.
My favorite holiday memory is celebrating Christmas Eve. I'm of a Swedish heritage, and so we always celebrated Christmas Eve with a smorgasbord with all the Swedish foods. And then after that, Santa Claus literally came, knocked on our front door, came in, and we all sat in his lap. Then after Santa Claus left, it was pretty late in the evening, we all went to church, to the midnight service. Christmas Eve is special.
For a long time, I want a blue doll, and I asked my mom for a long time, all year, Mom, I want one blue doll. She say, no, I don't give you a blue doll. I say, why not? She said, I don't have money for give you one blue doll. And at Christmas night, everybody's in my house, everybody happy, and everybody open the gifts. And my mom say to me, Andrea, you don't go open your gift. I say, no, I don't want to open. She say, why not? I say, because I know inside to my gift I'll have my blue doll. She say, let's go see. I go close to the Christmas tree and I open my gift to my blue dolls there, and I feel so happy.
Let's see, it was Christmas and I was probably 5 years old, and my father told my sister and I that we were going to get a puppy for Christmas. It was like Christmas Eve or something like that. He came home with this dog, and the first words out of my mouth were, I thought we were getting a puppy. And he said, this is a puppy. And it turned out to be a St. Bernard puppy, about 6 months old, but it was like 20 pounds. Thing was huge. But that really sticks out in my mind as a good Christmas memory as a child.
Christmas memories. I think me and my sisters and my parents went up to Vermont to my grandfather's camp. He skied every weekend, and we celebrated Christmas at the camp. It was 8 degrees outside. It was 0 inside. It was so cold. My dad had to get coal to heat the building. Went from 0 to about 80 by the time we woke up in the morning, but it was a great memory.
I think my favorite holiday memory as a kid is when I was somewhere between 7 and 9, and we went to my great aunt's house. Everyone in my family was there. Just everyone was there, and I remember it being really fun because literally the entire family was there.
Up in North Reading, my brother and my sister and I, my parents would take us to Saugus, and we would go to this neighborhood they called Little Italy, and we would drive up and down the streets, and the whole entire neighborhood for 3 or 4 blocks was all decked out in Christmas lights. They decorated.
My entire extended family gathers, and so we always do a bunch of secret Santas and swaps and everything. All the cousins were doing a swap. I got a blanket and this huge dispenser of M&Ms. I open it the entire thing of M&Ms just opens and falls. All of the M&Ms fall into my lap, and it was so embarrassing. Everyone stared at me, and then it was like time froze. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? And so now it's really funny.
My favorite holiday memory was Christmas Eve. Cook up a storm. My grandmother would make fish and lobster. It was a feast of 7 fishes, and we would have tons of family members come over, and we would sing and dance, and every now and then we'd go to neighbors' houses and do some Christmas caroling.
We'd always go get our tree in the second weekend of December. We would bring it home, we would set it up and decorate it and listen to Christmas music. And then once we finished with the tree, we would get our Christmas village out of the attic and we would set it up in our dining room with all the characters from the Christmas Carol. And then after we did that, we would usually all get in the car with some blankets and hot chocolate and drive around, listen to Christmas music, and look at Christmas lights around the neighborhood.
I think my favorite holiday memory is the year that we surprised you and picked you up at Pine Grove with your bags packed, and we went with family friends to Mount Washington.
So there's one memory of a Christmas Eve a long time ago that I'll never forget. It was Christmas Eve, my parents were having a small get-together at the house, and my uncle actually climbed up on the roof, and I pretended he was Santa Claus. He stomped all around, and I really thought it was Santa Claus, so I ran in my bed and went to bed and wouldn't get out. I was afraid if Santa Claus saw me, I wouldn't get any presents. Parents came into the room after and said, you know, it's okay, it was only a joke, and I just wouldn't believe him, so I stayed in my room all night long. But it must have worked, because next morning I get up and I had plenty of presents. So
Christmas was in December of 1997. I was dating your dad, and we went to dinner in Boston. And after dinner, we were walking around in Faneuil Hall with the Christmas lights, and he got down on one knee and proposed.
It's a Christmas memory, and it's the year you were born. You are my little Christmas miracle. You came very early and just a little bit before Christmas, so that's my favorite memory.
Hi, Taylor. Hi, Emma. What is one of your favorite holiday or Christmas memories?
So I have a few, but 2 of them are probably when we went to our favorite Chinese restaurant, and another one was when in the morning my aunt brought a bunch of presents for me and my sister to open up, and it was just really fun.
It's not really like a memory besides I like making gingerbread houses, and like I like the mood of Christmas, like the music and the lights and the movies.
I have a lot of things. I like opening the advent calendar to get all the chocolate. I love doing the gingerbread house. I like to hang the ornaments on the tree, and I like going to our cousins on Christmas Eve.
My favorite Christmas memory is when we were all little. We used to go over to my great-grandmother's house. She was a little old Italian lady. She lived on the 2nd floor in this little apartment, and there'd be 25 of us all in this crammed apartment, and she would make us Italian pizza. She'd do the 7 fishes for us, and she'd get every little kid, all the little kids, all little gifts.
So keep making those happy Christmas memories, Triton. Even if you're not in person, it's still okay. As long as your family's there, it's great. Because giving people the coronavirus is not a very good Christmas present. So, have a Merry Christmas, have some happy holidays, and we'll see you back after break. For VTV, I'm Sophia, and you're not.